Good evening, friends. So glad to have you here again. Just a simple, quick little lesson. Today's very simple, just a little progression that I'm going to teach you guys really quick, really in a really short time. It's one of my favorite progressions to play. I've been playing it for years. It's pretty much something that I could do, and it's one of those things that sounds kind of soulful and can kind of be pushed more bluesy if you really want to go that route. And it's kind of like something that, like, if I was in church and maybe during like an offering period, or maybe like during a announcement portion, like me and my band would probably just play something soft and airy. And I don't want to belabor it any longer. It's just one of my favorite progressions, and this kind of goes to the last lesson, using your ears. More progressions, more chord sounds you learn, more tones you hear. You'll start picking those out. Had somebody in one of the comments for the last lesson say, "This reminds me of exactly this song," and I was like, yes, that is exactly what it's like when you start picking those chords and you start picking those tones and sounds out of it. Cuts out on a lot of the work that you'd have to do actually sitting down and tapping and hitting everything and trying to do all that type of stuff. When you hear those tones, you can instantly realize right off the bat kind of what that progression is. And I was listening to a song, this was a few years back, and a song came out, and I was like, that's my progression. And I could hear it right off the bat. And that song was like, I think it was Donald Lawrence, Leandra Johnson's song, the lead. It was like that, Lord, deliver me, 'cause all I seem to do is hurt me. And just to pick that up, like kind of like right on the fly, and be like, that's that progression will always help a lot as a musician. So the first chord is an A flat major 7, and that chord is just going to be A flat on your fourth string, and then on the fifth string on the fourth string, and the fifth string on the third string, then the fourth string on the second, and the third fret on the first string. And like I said, I have huge hands, so I'm allowed to bar one string, two strings with one finger. Like I said, I don't know if everybody else does that. I usually see people when they play, I see them use every single finger, and I don't like to do that because I've learned a certain way. Like I said, my hands are huge. I make the chords the way I do because I can and because I can't, especially on the fly. And I typically like to just use like one finger or one tip of my finger to play two strings, so that it gives me an opportunity to actually embellish or flick off of those chords by holding two strings down with the tip of my finger. So that's the first chord. E flat major 7, A flat 13. Like I said, a 13 is like a major chord backwards. So that's 4 on the sixth string, then on the fourth string 4, third string 5, and the second string 6. So, and now we have a D flat 6 9. And that chord is basically, we're going to play this D flat or C sharp, And then on the fifth string at the fourth fret, then we're going to take our pointer finger and we're going to bar the third fret on the fourth string and the third fret on the third string. And we're going to take our ring finger and we're going to bar the fourth fret on the second string and the fourth fret on the E string or the top string. And we got that. And then our last chord is going to be an F sharp 13. So we just played this one, same thing. So now we have an F sharp 13. So and then we'll just do this one little pass to get us, which is a G7. And that's going to be a G or third fret on the sixth string. Then we got a third fret on the fourth string, and we got a fourth fret on the third string. This little shell voicing here. And it's that simple. And one of the things I will add in that I didn't explain is sometimes I will, when I'm on this first chord, this A flat major 7, I might add this ninth in there. And sometimes when I go to this A flat 13, I'll make an A flat 13 flatted. So a flat 13. And that'll typically just be me replacing this note that's on the sixth fret on the second string. And then I'll just bar 5 and 5 on the third string and the second string. Another thing I might do just to add in this progression to actually just kind of just change it, I might go from this A flat major 7 to an E flat minor 9. We learned this on our last lesson with the I Will Bless the Lord. So that's and that is the entire progression. Thank you guys again for rocking out with me. Appreciate you guys, and just continue to tune in and see what we're doing and see what's going on. I really appreciate everybody's support and everybody that's just here. And thank you guys for getting me to 100 subscribers. That just means the absolute world to me, guys. And I appreciate your support, and I thank you, and God bless you, and you guys have a great day.